Hello everyone. Hi. The date today is the 30th of July, and well, today I have already done a series of a few videos. Let me run through quickly with you. I have done when is staking launching. This is first. Then I have done how to remove V2LP from PancakeSwap. This is video number 2. And video number 3 is how to swap FTC BEP to FTC Fin, and then from FTC Fin to FTC main, right? And I have also done video number 4 to guide you on how to swap USDT BEP to FUSD. Okay, why I'm doing this series of videos? This is in preparation of the moving along in preparation for the staking or the yield farming program that is supposedly going to launch on the 1st of August. All right, if there is no other changes, and that the initial launch is targeted for the Android version, for the Android handphone users. Okay, as for the iPhone users, I was informed that it will come out possibly maybe a couple of weeks later. All right, just to be sure, well, let's patiently wait. Let's wait for the in-app official announcement. Okay, but in any case, today is already the 30th of July, and it is a Sunday, and so I have prepared this series of videos in case you require the step-by-step guide on what you need to do. Okay, whether you need to manually remove from PancakeSwap or not, that I'm not 100% sure. All right, but just in case you wish to, I have done this step by step, and I've broken up into bite-sized videos for your easy reference. Okay, so right now I'm going to do a 5th video, and that fifth video will be the all-important video to guide you on how to add to the liquidity pool on FINSWAP itself. Okay, so I'm gonna do the last video right now. Before I move on to that, since I'm at this page, may I just take this time to orientate you a little bit on what are the other videos that you could refer to. Okay, I have one video which I have done 2 weeks ago, which has all these multiple steps from scratch, all done into one specific video. Okay, and that video is about 25 minutes long, and it will show you A to Z, and that's why that video is called A to Z. Let me scroll down and search it up for you. Here. All right, so it was done some 2 weeks ago, and the heading is Fintoch A to Z, how to add liquidity to FINSWAP, and everything, all the different processes is all covered in this one video. So you can actually go into my channel to search up this specific video if you want. All right, and then the bite-sized ones will be in today's videos in 5 different parts. Okay, and since I'm also at it, let me use another color to differentiate what I'm trying to tell you. I've also done some series here on crypto information. All right, on things like what is liquidity pool, yield farming, staking, what is what else, blockchain, what is blockchain, etc. I have several 2 or 3 videos, okay, on blockchain so far. And so these are little crypto information and facts that I have done over the last few days. All right, so Now, without further ado, let me quickly get to the last video that I want to create for you today, which is how to add to the liquidity pool at FinSwap. So here we are. Let's use green color for today because FTC main, the logo is in green. Okay, so first up, we have to make sure that we have enough. In order to add to the liquidity pool, right, there are two important elements. Element one is that we must have FTC main, and we need to pair it with element two, which is FUSD. Okay, and we will need some gas fees, and I think we need gas fees in, I think it is FTC Fin, if I'm not wrong. Okay, but let's check it out. Okay, so let's do a checklist right now. So let's check on the two important elements first. Okay, first element is FTC main. I have 0.1183. It is more than enough because the minimum requirement to activate our wallet is 0.1. Okay, however, we definitely need not much more, but more than 0.1 to make sure that after all the processes and after all the deduction of the gas fees, the surcharges, etc., that we still have a 0.1. So what I intend to do later is to do a 0.11, okay, contribution to the liquidity pool to make sure that that it could pass through. Okay, now then element number two to check is FUSD main. Well, I've gone into overbought mode. I've kind of converted $800 over to standby, possibly for the staking upcoming. So I already have this on standby. So I have FUSD main, this amount here. Okay, and then let's check on my gas fees. I'm a bit concerned on this part. I have very little FTC Fin. So let's see if we can still do the adding to liquidity pool if I don't have enough FTC Fin. Okay, let's check it out. So first up, let's switch up the color again. Let's do FTC, click on this, and then this is the shortcut, and then click on this FUSD exchange, and here by default it's already set for you. No, sorry, I beg your pardon, what am I doing? Let me get back out of FUSD exchange. This is wrong. Okay, we are not coming to FUSD exchange. Okay, so let's backtrack. We are going to add liquidity. So click on add liquidity, and so by default the company has already turned this to the main chain, and by default it's already at FTC main pairing with FUSD main in order to add to the V2LP. Okay, and it will also show you your balance in the wallet, and this is important, there is a minus fee of this amount here. Okay, so without further ado, let's quickly add our 0.11. So I'm going to key in 0.11. Like I say, I want to make sure I have a buffer, and this will come to the amount of $6.27. So let's add now, and it will show that there is a minus fee. Okay, and this is in Chinese 确定 for confirm. So let's 确定 and key in your, and there, it's done, and it says it is adding. Okay, let me show you. It says it is adding here. All right, and well, Actually, for quite a number of my wallets, when I try to add liquidity to FINSWAP, you know, it just says adding and it takes a very long time, and at the end then it says that it is not successful. I don't understand why, but let's see right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, very good. This time it is successful. It says added. All right, it says added, and I have this amount of FTC, and it was this amount of FUSD, so it has been successfully added. So I guess it is really better if you use 0.11 to do the swap. You know why? Because earlier I used, for another account, I actually used 0.106, okay, and then, you know, it just keeps saying adding, but it did not add successfully. And each time I do that, actually some gas fees will be deducted, so it is not worth it. It is better to be safe than sorry. So my advice to you is straight out to do a 0.11 adding to liquidity, just to make sure that you don't face the kind of problem of bounce back like I did. Okay, so I'm glad that finally I have done the adding of liquidity. So you can see that even though I did not have FTC fin as gas fee, it still passed through. So I believe that the gas fee for this is actually using FTC main. All right, so it was using FTC main. And now let's do a check on our liquidity position. So first up, you can see now I have a fin LP here, just added. Okay, and go to profit and check on this portion here, total personal liquidity. There is a value here, which means that there is LP already added, because earlier on, before adding the LP here, it was 0. Okay, so I hope that this video has been helpful for you. And so once again, do look through all the 5 videos, this being the 5th. All right, the 5 videos that I've covered today. And if you want the full process all in one of how to do all the conversions step by step, and the process step by step from the beginning to the end, then you have to scroll back to the 2 weeks ago video that says Fintoch A to Z. Okay, something A to that's right at the beginning of the subject header, A to Z. All right, so I wish you all the best in your journey, and have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Okay, I'm really exhausted after doing all this adding of liquidity and the processes. It's really quite draining, but anyway. Yeah, so but I hope that the video has made it less challenging for you to follow. Okay, you take care. God bless.